Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. We are going to be continuing the Fate Extra CCC event. There we go. Why are you so squinty? I got a bad glare on my glasses, that's why. Stop squinting. Okay. That's better. I've been doing a ton of grinding to make sure I have enough of the cash to buy all the story items and continue on. So hopefully we'll just be destroying the story section. I say that, but it's actually quite tough. We'll see. We need archers. Archers. Gonna bring Gilga, because he's friggin' Gilga. And Artoria. She's the best. Kinda, Jesus. Dog. Crazy, crazy. Give me something good. Oh, never occurs. Hey, I can do better than that. Fucking Mario Party bullshit. Oh, I love this back button. This back button is so wonderful. Get him, Gilga, get him. I like how I send out a notification to 43,000 potential people, and only 2 are in this chat right now. And then there's also my Twitter and my Discord. Where is everybody? I hate this. Hello! Where's my sexy crazy nun? It's true, where is she? Hopefully we will encounter her today. I assume she's part of this. The unbuffed fight? I'm gonna complete the event, so I'm gonna do whatever. Apparently it's harder if you don't get rid of the buffs, I guess? Is that how it works? So you get a buff if you do the completion, but I'm gonna do the completion. Yeah, that sounds not as much fun. Mostly because I've got other stuff I need to be working on. I got videos to make. This event kind of snuck up on me too, which is, for some reason I thought it was going to come out in May. Horror Vision. Die. So funny when they slap the shit out of you. Ooh, criticals! Yeah, you're dead. I was supposed to kill you, damn it. That defeats the purpose. Oh well, at least I get my crits back. When am I gonna be back on YouTube? Whenever. This whole thing has been a nightmare. So, it started when I streamed Fate Extella Link. It was just the one stream, and that was enough to cause all sorts of turmoil. Really frustrating. It got flagged because I played past Story Day 3, and it said blocked in all countries. And usually when I get that kind of crap, it's like something stupid. Like with Kingdom Hearts, when I muted the song, the intro song, it still flagged the video part of it, and that got really annoying. So, I decided to, foolishly, unfortunately, just immediately contest the strikes. Not the strikes, the claims. And that locked down the video so I could no longer use the edit function. And that screwed me over royally. Because, what they didn't tell me, even though it says, hey, if you're okay with these, it's not a problem, we've blocked this video in all countries, but other than that, your channel is perfect. And it's like, okay. What they don't tell you is that if you have a stream that's blocked in all countries, they take away your live streaming abilities. It's not considered anything part of a strike or anything like that. They do it on the hidden. And that really pisses me off. So I didn't know that had happened, and that by contesting that video, I had essentially blocked myself out of being able to edit the video and just trim out those sections that were causing a problem. Because if so, I would have just trimmed those things out, deleted the video, and waited until they'd stop being so copyright whores about it. But that didn't happen. They fought the copyright back, and so I'm basically stuck. I've reached out to Marvelous Europe, Xseed. I found emails to Marvelous Japan and sent that to them, basically telling them, hey, could you please do me a fucking favor and just remove the copyright strikes so that I can go ahead and edit and or delete the video without these penalties on my channel? Because if I just delete the video right now, I'm stuck waiting like 90 days from the time that happened to get my stuff back, which is so stupid. So I finally escalated the issue with Xseed, and they seemed to be saying they're gonna do something about it, but it's been a couple days, so I need to like bug the shit out of them again, because they just... That's the worst. You're getting in touch with somebody, and then all of a sudden they just fucking ignore you out of nowhere. They just stop responding. And so this whole thing can be expedited as soon as I resolve the issue. Then I can go to YouTube and say, hey, this is no longer a problem. I no longer have any streams that were blocked in all countries, and the one that was, we fixed. So hopefully we can do that. It's a long, arduous process, mostly because nobody fucking gets back to me. Every day I'm just waiting for like an email from Xseed saying, hey, we got in contact with the Japanese company, yeah, they said this is cool. But no. Nope. Well, so much for wondering if there were still any servants left on the rear side. He must have been a pretty smooth-talking hero to have lasted this long. Too bad for him that this kitty knows better than to take the obvious bait. My feline cunning is too cunning to fall for any get-rich-quick schemes. Would you quit a job you hate to work another job in something you don't like? Or keep the job you dislike till you get something better? That's a tricky one. If you don't like your job, you should look for a better job, but I think it's always best to keep your current job until you actually have some, solidarity on your backup plan. don't go burning bridges, per se. And it's also tricky because you have to consider whether or not the new job is going to be any better than the old one. That's always something that's tricky. Sorry, Caesar. Your fate was sealed the moment you brought up exchange rates to a cat. Hey! Welcome. You did great, Cat. It was really educational to see how you used your claws. Pizza. Pizza time. You like my paw power, Lip? If you think that was impressive, you should see how I cook. Huh? You can cook, Cat? She's the Iron Chef. She is? No one's better than me, you fuckers. From playing it at work? You mean like holding up the phone that whole time? You're kidding. Really? Well, if you insist, I guess I'll have to show you. Tamamo, it's maid morphin' time. That's right. I picked up every one of the domestic skills the Tamamo no Mae dropped into that river. I'm a devoted wife, is what I am. Basically, with the sole exception of chopping onions, anything a maid can do, I can do too. Don't worry if your hands are a little on the large side, Lip. That's a gift all on its own, not to mention they'll make cutting up eggs super easy. Under my tutelage, you'll be a first-rate chef in... Okay, maybe that's too much to hope for. But a 2.5 rate chef is still totally a possibility. What do you say? Are you up for it? Absolutely. Please allow me to train under you, Master Cat. Then I think I'll take a carrot as a reward. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Benny Enma style. You look happy about this. I am. It's rare for Lip to speak up without worrying about what other people might think. At first, I thought your choice to let Tamamo Cat join us instead of killing her was terrible. Was a terrible, terrible mistake, but now I'm almost glad you did. I could never make Lip smile like that all by myself. Oh, I'm picking up some super happy auras over here. What you talking about, Melt? Edgemia, why don't you give us some space? This is alter ego only time. You can stay though, Master. Hang on, what did you just say? Alter ego only? You mean you're one of us? Well, of course I am. I'm one of the Tamamo 9 that split off from my sworn enemy, Tamamo no Mae. In other words, an alter ego. Maybe with a little berserker thrown in, but still. Stop that, just shut up. I didn't need to know that. So you really hadn't noticed, huh, Melt? It's true. Cat's basically the same as us. Just who are the Tamamo 9 anyway? Of course, I was originally created with the intent of fighting the Sakura 5, but that's way too much exposition to get into right now. Like, it could fill up its own RPG level exposition. A cursed crazy cat RPG. But you'll just have to find some other way to learn about that. Oh, yeah, because you're not gonna localize that thing for us, you fucks. I gotta say though, even though you two are sisters, don't you think you're both seriously unbalanced? I get that Lip is all chesty and punchy and Melt is all leggy and kicky, but even taking that into consideration, your personalities are wildly different. Well, of course. I was based off of BB's aggressive personality, and Lip was based off of her defensive one. In other words, I embody torment and she suffering. I am most alive when I'm hurting my victims. Lip is the complete opposite. She's got very sensitive skin, so just the slightest bit of damage is enough to send her reeling. Her reactions are so extreme that she inadvertently provokes others into wanting to torment her, even if they're not normally like that. You should try it yourself if you ever get the chance, Sarah. You'll start with just a little tap, and before you know it, you'll be beating her so severely that people will be staring in horror. Jesus. That's not true. Besides, Sarah would never bully anyone. Yup, Master may like to tease, but she's a good egg. So Melt, what do you mean when you said you and Lip are opposites? My sense of touch is really dull, especially in my hands. Fingers are meant for feeling things, right? But while I can move mine okay, I can't feel my own body, warmth, or anyone else's. That's why I have no choice but to thrash my opponents. I can't really feel my own joy very well, so it's only when I see how much pain I'm causing someone else that I truly feel alive. Jeez. I have to dominate them, to thrash them into a state that only I can see, to make them beg at my feet. That's the point, when I can finally understand what it feels like to love someone. So basically, you're a full-blown sadist. It's true. Both Melt and I have turned over a new leaf, but we can't change our essential nature. I'm so sorry. Alright, no more pointless chit-chat. Is Suzuka Gozen the only sentinel left on this side, Milterless? Yes. I don't know which area she's using for her temple, but I can make a pretty good guess. The very center of Seraph. The spine. She's also probably been given the strongest camouflage, so she's definitely the one in charge of the rear side. Beating her will definitely open up a new route. Does she have, like, the see-through shirt? Then we'll head for the back next. Oh, and by the way, Sarah, if you're going to take on another Sentinel, you should play along with BB's game. The key to her heart, was it? That should negate the camouflage's effects, and you'll need to because we can't beat a Sentinel like her in a normal servant battle. It's gonna be another hell of a maiden coaster. They may have hurt like the Dickens, but at least those bullets were enough to get rid of mine. Hello. Anywoof, it's best to defeat your opponent without killing them. You should definitely do that. First, we beat her in battle, then we beat her in strength of character. That's just what that fake fox deserves. Do you and Suzuka Gozen know each other, Kat? You sound like you kind of have a history. Don't be ridiculous. I don't know that faux fox. When I'm done, she and her pointy ears won't know what hit them. Although, I guess I kind of understand what it is she cares so much about. Master, make sure you break that fox's spirit, okay? I'll take it from there. Do you think we'll get an event for Fate Prototype? You really think we would, wouldn't you? I mean, given that a lot of prototype servants are in this game already. Suzuka's key. Gate key. Okay, why is it looking so sleepy while reading? It's because I've got my phone below me. You know, if I were staring right at the computer screen, I would be like when I'm talking like right now. When I look down, it has a harder time reading my face, and I've also got glasses with glare on them, which makes it also a bit harder for the camera to figure it out. It's really hard to get that balance right. So basically, Life 2D isn't quite made for reading it the way that I do. It's more so a problem with FGO. Gate key. The best thing I can do is lift up the phone so it's not so low to the ground, I guess. But even then... yeah, it just keeps doing that. It sucks. Do you have any name recommendations for a female fox? I'm getting a kit, but I can't think of a proper name for them. Maybe I should get a stand for my phone. Any new visual novels you're going to do next? Yeah, I really want to stream, Song of Saya. It's not exactly new, but then again, visual novels are so vast and wonderful that there's so many of them that I haven't gotten a full chance to play. Looks like I'm using Lancers again. Actually, what hurts a caster? I'm pretty sure I can do Song of Saya, I just don't show the age scenes. I mean, visually it's nothing worse than like a Resident Evil or something. But I love it. It's extreme, and that's exactly why I want to do it. Fine, I'll take a rider. And a lancer. Should be set there. Make it rated M. You can do that for a stream on Twitch. Is that how it works? But ideally, I would like to stream a Song of Saya only after I get my YouTube back, but who knows? Sphinxes? Wow, they're sphinxes. Why? Does that mean you read it? Okay, well, what am I allowed to show if it's going to be an 18+ stream? Does that suddenly allow me to show adult content? Because if I can stream nudity on Twitch, that's a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. I want to show them tits and get my kicks. That sounds really exciting. Because, yeah, I mean, hentai is wonderful, and I hate that there's no platform for it otherwise. Yeah. The graphics in FGO Arcade are glorious. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe. Or if they decide to use the assets to create some kind of game that we can play on consoles. 2 Nitokris. Hot diggity damn, one was sexy enough. Hello. Hitomi gets her streams taken down and she's just playing Mario Kart. Well, why the fuck is she getting him taken down for Mario Kart? That's like the most innocent fucking thing. Unless it's Nintendo that's at the root of it. Oh, her titties are too big? Oh. Well... That's weird. That's really weird. I mean, is she just doing like cleavage streaming? Or what? Dude, these guys have like no fucking health. How did that work? The stream's still going well on my end. Might just need something that needs a refresher. Well, I am incapable of doing a titty stream, which is unfortunate, because I feel like I would do that if I could. But people hate that. Weird shit. Weird shit. Oh, they have a banned list. Oh shit. That's lame. I mean, I'm pretty confident that I can do it with the censorship anyway. What do you mean, what the fuck? This is where the passage ends. This next part leads to the spine. The only problem is... we need another gate key. Damn it. We don't have any time for this. Hasn't BB been enough of an... Hasn't BB been enough of an... That's a tough line to read. Hasn't BB been enough of an obstruction? That's a hard thing to say. An obstruction. Already? They better not. They better not censor it. I've got a video coming out about that issue, but am I rolling for any of the 4 servants? No. I've been meaning to ask, what is Sacrament? Sacrament is just Seraph's version of QP. It's only called that because BB changed its name. You can think of it as a kind of excess magical resource floating around Seraph. Usually there wouldn't be any need to go out of your way to collect so much of it. But for BB, it's kind of like storing food for the winter, or a secret nest egg. Yeah, that's a decent a decent way of procuring them, I suppose. So what happens if we don't collect it? Does it get absorbed back into se.ra.ph? It might be... it might be... That's what? It might be get used. It might get used if se.ra.ph.'s resources got really low, but generally, it would disappear on its own. I see. So we're basically collecting resources that will turn into trash if we leave them alone. Yeah, hasn't Neptunia just been completely thrashed by censorship over the years? It kind of sounds like embezzling. BB must be hoarding this stuff so it doesn't get used by se.ra.ph.
Hello? Hello? This is Arnold. Do you read me? Why are you all wasting your time here?
I didn't know the church could send transmissions like this.
Oh, that? I had Tristan bring this equipment back from the command room. It was calculated risk. I can't afford to sit around doing nothing. You may be a master se.ra., but you're still young. You lack proper command experience, and you don't know anything about se.ra.ph. So it falls to me to step up, fill the void in our command structure, and give you orders. You and your personnel clearly can't handle this on your own.
Sounds like a dick to me. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Arnold was so scared that I felt I had to, encourage him, and I guess I ended up doing too good of a job. I'm so sorry. Do I play any Western games? Rarely. Rarely.
Shut it, Mabel! Sitting around all day and eating up all our food. You're even more useless than before. Listen up, se.ra. From now on, you do as I say. You're in the underarm now, right? You'll proceed to the back area immediately.
You're already doing that.
According to my measurements, you should be able to reach the back from there. Once you do, turn se.ra.ph back over, and you should find yourself beneath the command room. In other words, the planetarium you mentioned. I happen to have a map of se.ra.ph here, you see.
I sure hope it works that way. I fear that they don't censor Western games nearly as much, or the ones that they think are going to be like super high hit sellers, so they don't censor that shit. And Sony might not give a crap about all the Japanese games. You know, I'm not so happy to just jump back onto saying, oh, Nintendo's doing it all perfectly, given their track record of censoring stuff with the Wii U era. They were horrible there.
You should be impressed. This map doesn't cover the entire facility, but by correctly measuring each area and combining those measurements, I discovered an empty space right in the middle. How do you like them apples?
This is far from new information. That guy really is just another cog in the machine, isn't he?
At any rate, I want you out of the underarm ASAP. Got it? Report back here once you've taken care of the Sentinel. According to my calculations, se.ra.ph will reach the bottom of the trench in 15 real-world minutes. Or about 25 hours for us.
Yeah, I don't give a flying fuck about Xbox. It's just like, no interest whatsoever.
That will allow you some time to rest. Also be aware that I will be accompanying you to the planetarium. I expect your full report, which should be all good news soon. Do not fail me.
For the record, it was me who did the measurements and figured out the remaining time, you know. Well, this sucks. That nitwit playing at being in charge is just going to make our lives harder. He may be kind of a pompous asshole, but still, he's right. What do you mean, kind of? He treated se.ra. like she was just one of his flunkies. No point worrying about that now. No, no, no. I won't let him do that. Just you wait. I'm going to squeeze some sense into him later. Don't, Lip. In your case, you'd be squeezing out a lot more of him than you would... Oh, squeezing a lot more out of him than you would into him. You may have grown up a little, but you're still kind of an airhead when it comes to your own strength. No, I'm not. You're the airhead for even saying that. Okay, fine, I'm an airhead then. Tell you what, we'll bring him to the most dangerous place in Seraph, and leave him there overnight. If he's still alive in the morning, he should have some appreciation for just what an insignificant speck he is. Any human can be useful once they've learned a little humility. Remember that, Lip. What is it, Sarah? What's with that stupid look? That was just really heartwarming. Is that how it looked to you? Then our communication tools must be in great working order. Not too long ago, Lip and I only saw each other as rivals. All we BB-born alter egos could think about was ourselves. That's true. I remember how Melt always used to pick on me, and how I used to wish someone would come along and beat her up. And now look at us. We used to be monsters with no understanding of anything but ourselves and our own love. But then one day, we met a human who accepted us as we were. Neither Melt nor I would have come this far without them. Before, I used to wish I could become human myself. Now I understand that it's impossible. But that's okay because we can, and want to, still be on their side. Persona 5 Scramble, I like Musou games, so I'm all for it. I'm all for it. If the graphics are good, we have some fun outfits and all that stuff, and, you know, honestly, getting the chance to play as, like, Makoto, like, punching the shit out of things, that sounds pretty damn fun. Even if we can never be the same kind of life form, there's no reason we can't support each other. Sometimes I envy you, Lip. I wish I could think about things that simplistically. Hey, that's just another way of calling me an airhead. You know, my processing speed is just as good as yours. By the way, are you hiding something, Meltreless? Of course. Didn't I say as much before? I'm only using you so that I can come out on top in the end. So naturally, I'm going to hide things, get more than I give, and refuse to tolerate humans. Do you still think you can trust me, or rather us, knowing all that? Yeah, whatevs. Is that so? If it's anything like Fire Emblem Warriors, I fucking love Fire Emblem Warriors. They did such a good job of that one. It's probably the best Musou game, period, I would say. Fate Extell is fun, but I wish it had more of tactical elements. Anyway, we finally made it this far. Only 88 servants left to go. Jesus. At first, this battle seemed hopeless, and I almost gave up more times than I can count. Well, what else could I have done? Just forget how I used to complain, okay? I swear, you're all bark and no bite. I told you that my processing power, thoughts, and performance were reset after I'd been rebooted. Still, I think that side of you may have been just what I needed. We alter egos are artificial beings made from an artificial being. There's no substance to us at all. The only way we can hold... Like, in Fire Emblem you can actually tell your units to guard certain other units, attack certain other units, or guard bases. It was wonderful. There is no other Dynasty Warriors game where they're smart enough to fucking do that. The only way we can hold on to our sense of purpose is to cling to the emotions that were used to create us. We're like dolls that have no chop to themselves. Wait, what? They have to chop themselves up for firewood in order to keep warm. We're doomed to disintegrate the moment we are created. But you programmed me with a new sense of purpose, even if you only did so by accident, or as part of a calculating scheme. I wouldn't have it without you. That's all the reason I needed to join you. I'm Meltrellis, the alter ego of pleasure, a ballerina who dances for an audience of one, me. Now that you've gone ahead and awakened this monster, Master, I may as well fulfill my part. Of course, there's no way I'll be able to beat the rest of the servants, so I'm counting on you to step up. Am I sure I'm okay with you as my master, you ask? You should really have more confidence in yourself. You know, it's really unfortunate because I think things like Steam and Epic Games for PC are just completely unnecessary. Like, just buy... It's a PC game. You don't need, like, an online portal to buy them through. You just buy the game. It should just be on PC, period. There are only two types of humans I can stand. One is the type that never gives up no matter what, but just does whatever they can without being all gung-ho about it. Basically, someone who tries to do the best they can all on their own. The other is the type that scrambles about, trying to turn every hopeless situation around until everyone in their vicinity is caught up in it. I prefer the first type, though. They're much more elegant, after all. That said, sometimes you just have to enjoy a good, loud capriccio, right? Besides, this is a cross-species collaboration. I don't mind doing things your way for a change. Huh. She's getting weaker. No, I did not know that. Gate key. Oh, that's a free battle. We don't need a free battle. Oh, we need the gate key and Suzuka's key? How many acts are there, do you know? I would love to get the story section of this done. Hey, thank you. Hey, wait, what? Coaster and Suzuka's key? I thought I just bought that. What did I just buy? Oh, you weren't even in the shop before, you jerk. Way to take all my money. Shit. You stole my money. In fact, what do I have to do to get more cash? Type 3s. Okay, so I should focus on type 3s. Neutral servants. And, hey, cool, I just got more cash. Yay! The Sinking Beauty. Archers, eh? Archers everywhere. Weren't Valve the guys who did Half-Life? We finally get to settle things with Suzuka. That's the spirit. Oh, right. Suzuka was the very first servant you encountered here on Seraph, wasn't she? Suzuka Gozen, the heavenly maiden from the Suzaku Mountains. Or Suzuka Mountains, who set off to defeat Oni alongside her husband. Tamuramaru Sakanoe. It's a crazy name. During Japan's Heian period. I knew her beauty and strength led to her being depicted as a human. Jesus Christ, sorry. I'm just jumping the gun with all I'm reading. Steam has been censoring a lot of hentai games, though. I knew her beauty and strength led to her being depicted as inhuman, but I never would have guessed that she was actually a beast. She isn't Edgmia. Her ears maybe stick on, but they're still real. Think of them like a pair of fluffy spoilers, only super close to real. Interesting. What about Raphtalia? So, those ears of hers were actually fake? Does that mean your ears and paws are fake too, then? Of course not, you idiot! They're real and they're spectacular! It may be hard to believe, but Fox is still the daughter of a heavenly emperor. She's got pedigree out the wazoo, and can grow new ears like it's nothing. Plus, she was part of a tragic love story. She managed to defeat Sakanoe's archenemy, Otakemaru, but only by agreeing to marry him. Sakanoe was driven to despair without even learning the truth and ended up killing Suzuka after allying himself with the Oni. The legends depicted her as having a great intellect, but for some reason, the one we've seen is obsessed with 21st century Japan. Namely the high school girl lingo. Right, I don't understand why she talks like that. But it doesn't make her any less powerful. BB even made her a sentinel because of how much she enjoyed the Holy Grail war battles. Of course, this was also after she scrapped me. So do we assume Suzuka's on the BB's side then? Or the Demon God Pillars? Neither, I'm afraid. I don't think she cares about either of them. That's another thing about her I don't understand. Maybe she really does only care about fighting. She also said she wanted to choose her own master. Come to think of it, I never did see her master, although... It's not just her. In fact, we haven't seen a single master since we got here. Now I think about it. I still don't know how BB, or rather Seraph, summoned so many servants in the first place. It's probably safe to assume they're strays, and have no master contracts. Rogue servants, in other words. That's enough talking for now. Her temple's right over there. There you are, you freaking dummies. I am so hype. I've got my ass-kicking shoes on, and a bunch of fresh asses in need of kicking. Enjoy your little Seraph field trip. Get crazy in awesome battles with other servants. Then you should be totes fine with me shanking you. So she was waiting for us, huh? She's clearly confident she can take us. How very like her. So what's your call, Sarah? Do we jump right in and settle this score once and for all? First, I want to ask her, where's your master? Of course, I should have known you'd say something insensitive like that. Oh, well, I guess there's no point in keeping it on the DL. I just, forgot to mention it, you know? It's not a secret or anything. I literally have no clue what my master looked like. I never saw them. They never gave me an order. But no big, right? I materialized just fine without knowing anything about them. The whole point of this whole servant summoning thing is non-stop winning, right? So I am like super awesome. The only servants left are me, you guys, and that archer with the long hair that got away. And since the servants from Chaldea apparently don't count and stuff, that really just leaves me and the archer. So once one of us is dead, it's curtains on this whole Grail war. And someone's getting her wish granted. So to be honest, I have zero shits to give about you guys. I'm just gonna wreck you real quick, so I can go kill that archer. Now let's do this thing already. 4-on-1? Hell yeah, bring it on. Don't worry about being all like, fair and stuff. I've got my Karmafage, remember? Real talk. 4 views, probably not gonna be enough. If you guys really think you can take me, Suzuka Gozen, daughter of the 4th Great Demon King, and badass teenage saber, then hit me with your best shot. And fire away! Alrighty. Alright, Suzuka, hopefully you're not a fucking nightmare. Oh yay, my art's down. That's great. Because one of my servants isn't totally an archer, an art servant. It abuses animals. It's fiction! We create fictional animals and monsters so that we can beat them up, so that we have no temptations to be real-life fucking poachers. Jesus. Why does it gotta be that way all the time? Why do people call him Nameless? Because Emiya is nameless within the Extra universe. Because he, in that version, Shiro Emiya, when he ascended as a counter guardian, decided to forgo all his past memories and such. His identity, at least. Whereas Fate Stay Night's Emiya still remembers he is Shiro. You bow! Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay!
No, 遠慮はしませんとも。
弔いの木を今を取れ。一番。これやば。
狙い撃ち。
Wait, is Yubao mostly a healing one? Jeez, I think I took the wrong servant with me. In fact, yeah, what do you do? What does Yubao do for you, boy? Oh, it does hurt, but not a lot. Eh. P is just a big joke, though, to be perfectly honest. Oh gosh. Yeah, that really weakens my noble phantasm. Holy fuck. Robin is hella good though. I ain't quite seeing it yet, I guess. Can she get rid of debuff? No, it just restores her health. She can't get rid of the debuff. I need a way to get rid of that debuff if I'm gonna pull this off. Oh, you're right, it does better with overcharge, so I should probably use it in tandem with Artoria's stuff. That's a good point. Otherwise, that's a jack shit.
宗師枕を紐解けば音の数子大東文術剣大神道恋愛葉っぱ天気雨
Yeah, I was thinking of restarting this battle anyway. If I... Oh, never mind. It wasn't a real fight. Lame. Here I was all prepared for the real deal. Hey, that like hurt for real. I guess even puny damage from pansies like you adds up over time. Sick, Se.ra. If you can drag this out long enough, you might actually have a chance. It's no use, she's so fast. I can't catch her with my trash and crush. I know. What was the point of buying that key to her heart? How the hell are we supposed to get Se.ra close enough to touch her and open up the coaster? This thing is defective, BB.
This is the chapel, do you read me? We're picking up tremors all around Se.ra. We're obviously starting to sink faster. What the hell are you slowpokes doing? It's 4 of you against 1, right? Just hurry up and get it done.
Oh, are we already in the endgame? Guess we must be winding down then. There won't be any victor or holy grail if Seraph itself falls apart. After all, so I'ma just you all off? I think they meant to say, I'ma just off you all. Go find that archer and... Are you okay being BB's flunky? Excuse me? What did you just call me? A flunky? Oh, you'd better take that back, like, right now. You have no idea what you're talking about. Oh yes, she does. I don't know what's going on in that little fox head of yours, but you're acting exactly as though BB were pulling your strings. You don't have a master, a wish, or even a future happy household plan. Of course Master would feel sorry for you. Sorry for me? Like hell she does. I did have a master. I know I did. BB and the Demon God Pillar have nothing to do with it. I belong to the master who summoned me. I heard a voice when I was summoned here. It was faint, but I still heard it. It said they wanted to win, that they didn't want to die for nothing. Whoever it was didn't expect anyone to hear them. It was just the kind of thing humans say whenever they realize they're about to die. I'm going to grant their wish. I don't know them, or if they're even still alive, but they called to me. It took every last bit of strength they had, but they called to me. I don't know their name, and they didn't know mine, but they still entrusted me with their final wish. The most human kind of wish anyone could make. So I have to win this Holy Grail war for them. If I ran away after hearing a wish like that, I could never face myself again. You've got that right. Finally, the truth comes out. In that case, I won't hold back either. This is one of the Tamamo 9's great secrets. Cat spell curse. Void cleft great chaos heaven. Knowledge's power has never been truer. Hey, what is this? The air's all like jelly now. That's an ultimate technique used by foxcasters. How do you know it, Cat? It's actually painful to use. It feels like something's cracking around inside my skull. But anyway, now's your chance, Master. Go give that fox's heart the AED it needs. Thank you, Kitty. Hey, time out. Is that a key to my heart? Secret garden scenes are too lewd. Oh yeah, secret gardens. You can't just, go peering into my heart when you're not even my master. We aren't even mutuals. Hey, get your hand off my chest. Stop it. I don't want anyone looking inside my heart. At least she's glad we're not just trying to grope her. Okay, so this is probably the realsies fight. I think I'm gonna go with Gilgamesh. Because if they're gonna... First of all, there's no guarantee... Shit, I don't know. Well, let's see here. Because if they do the arts down again, that'll suck. But I don't know if they're gonna do that. It's random. So... Oh! You're even helping me. In that case, maybe it would have been a good idea to bring what's-his-face around. Yeah, Matahari's really nice though. I like her as a character. That's much better damage. Yeah. Oh, we already broke her with that? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it any day. Oh, wowzers. Oh, wowzers. She's so far a lot easier than Baby. Rolling for Summer Salter Rider. She is really nice. What NP level is my Artoria? Oh, well this one's it too. To be honest, I wasn't trying to go for 2, but I got spooked, and I'll take it because I love Artoria. Yeah, we're already on the final break. Oh? Oh shit. Did not know that was coming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Well, it's okay. It looks like I'm gonna kill Suzuka pretty soon. And it must have killed her because... Oh yeah, Hijikata's no problem now. Yeah, freaking Passion Lip was way the fuck harder than this. Okay. Easy battle. Easy battle. I'll take it. I will take it. Defeat 10 servants from the east. Well, at least that one's easy. I'm having a hard time, like, figuring out which ones they consider neutral for these quests. Like, I got a big old list of all the neutrals, but then I find one, I do a mission, and I don't get a neutral servant up, so it's like, huh. I'm, like, completely exposed. The depths of my heart have been exposed. I'll just die then. I'll throw myself off that cliff and end it all. Stop her, Kite! Leave it to me, Master. Running along cliffs is second nature to any maid worth her fur. Dandy Man? No idea what Dandy Man is. Stop right there, Suzuka Fox. Why are you disappearing? Weren't you about to throw yourself off that ledge? Oh, Moriarty? No, I have not. We clawed each other up like cats and dogs, but only inside your heart. Your body should be just fine. Well, if you had your heart broken, wouldn't you up and disappear too? We schoolgirls are fragile in body and heart. If my heart gets crushed like this, I'm literally just gonna die. And the truth is, I knew I was gonna lose even before the fight started. I lost the second I failed to avenge my master and started bitching about there being no place for me in the world. What the hell are you even going on about? Save it for someone who cares. Hey, let go of me. You'll fall too, you catty bitch. Come on, don't be like that. Seeing as how we're one and the same, ear-wise, I'll help you commit seppuku later. But not today. Besides, if you're ready to throw your life away, why not fight alongside us instead? I'm sure Gawain up in heavens is sad to see that we don't have a saber in our party anymore. And don't worry, I'm a former sentinel myself. Master wouldn't treat you like a stray cat or anything. You fought valiantly up to this point, Suzuka. You make a fellow fox ear proud. Don't kill yourself. You're too cute. But where's the honor in that? Shouldn't I be like, ending it all right here, right now? I'll get totes shamed for not knowing when to stay down. I mean, embarrassing much? I'd rather die than have to put up with that. What do you mean? Surviving is a victory. Nothing will come out of your return to the throne besides the ones in charge of catching a break. One less payment to make. You know, that kind of makes sense. That's the one thing I don't want, to make them happy. Then we have a deal. Stop with the sparkles. This is totes not how I thought this would go, but fine, you want and all, so I guess I gotta do what you say. Guess we can be mutuals. I'll send a request. Oh yeah. Saber, Suzuka Gozen at your service. It's good to come out of this a little stronger. Let's head back to the front from here. Another earthquake? No, this is... Yeah, got more cash. Got more cash. Still more of those. So type 3 enemies, that's what I need. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. Does that mean we're gonna fight a demon god? We're gonna fight demon god? Well, then I have an idea. Anybody got Merlin? Anyone got Merlin? Sure do. I'm gonna bring my sword and see how that works. Catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. No, this is... Yep, Demon God. Se.ra. Thanks, Meltrilis. Melt! Oh no, she's falling! Attacking someone in midair, huh? You've got some nerve. What's beneath us, Suzuka? The lowest level of Seraph. The refuse dump. But before we get to that, we've got problems of our own. Enough of your hurring! If you've got nothing good to say, then zip it. Oh my. Okay. Gotta kill the demon god pillar again. Should be easy enough. Defense down, my favorite. Sleepy. Tomorrow I upload my game show, the OtakuDaiKun Challenge, to YouTube. It was quite fun. I hope everyone enjoys. Yeah. Yep, I knew I could kill him pretty easy. Just waiting for her to fill her NP gauge.
Bye-bye!
五輪のお供天満台自在天神利用栗から挑戦者行くぞ剣豪バットイカラ
Oh, not quite. That's why. Oh, there you go. Good wave. You just. And then they die. Just like Thanos. Ah.
Alright, we're in business. The calculations are finally complete. But we only have about 5 minutes at best. In zero time, that's 8 hours until we reach the seabed. Now we know the rate of descent has increased. We're going to have to move our timetable up. Se.ra, how is the Sentinel battle coming? Don't tell me you haven't wrapped things up yet. Just give me a sit rep. Alright, got it. Well done, Se.ra. Now that you have secured a route to the center, get your people back to the church for now. I'll be accompanying you to the planet Arium, as is my duty. Now hurry, get to the church. 8 hours will blow right by.
We're going after Melchorlis. Are you insane? Suzuka Gozen said that she fell down an inaccessible chasm. If you go down there, how do you plan on getting back out? I suppose that rules out any rescue mission. That is unfortunate.
Sorry, I stepped away for a moment. I have a lot on my mind right now. I didn't mean to be so hard on you, Mabel. So Se.ra, let me make this abundantly clear so you do not misunderstand. You're a master of the prestigious Caldera. It is your duty to save us and Seraphix. Now repeat this order back to me verbatim. You are to return to the church immediately and accompany us to the planet Arium. Understood?
No, we're going to rescue Melchorlis.
Enough! No more of this foolishness! You are not seriously telling me that you're planning to waste time trying to rescue the alter ego that fell into that pit. Your job is done. That thing is dead. And that's your mission here, to dispose of monsters like the alter egos. Your insubordination ends here. You are to follow my orders to the letter, understand? Let me remind you, who will be reporting on your performance when this is over? Me, that's who. You fought tirelessly for our cause up until now. Don't let one stupid decision undo all the good work you've done up to this point, Se.ra. I'll pretend I didn't hear what you said just now, and you will begin to make your way to the...
Suzuka Gozen, can you show us the way? The way? There's only one way down. Got any rope there, Mr. Edgelord? Or a ladder, maybe? A tow cable would do the trick. We can extend it with magical energy, but 5 kilometers tops. Well, that's gonna be close. Can we count on you to remain here and take care of the wire, Mr. Edgelord? So I'm the one who has to pull you back up, huh? Who's going with Se.ra? Me, duh. As for Passion Lip, you should sit this one out. The wire will never hold you. Don't make fun of my weight. Okay, fine, I'm a little heavy, but so what? As for the foolish feline over there, he'll have to stay here too. Besides, it's obvious that spell work earlier took its toll on you. And Mr. Edgelord here could use some support. So just chill here, okay? Fine, you got it. I await your return, Master. Alright, let's get going, se.ra. Meltrellis is your servant, right? Then you're only doing what a dope master should. Dope. We're gonna go to the Rejection Calf. What a name. We're gonna hurt riders, we need assassins. Whoops, wrong Skyhawk. There we go. That should do the trick. I slowly open my eyes to a dull, aching pain. I appear to have fallen. I know this place. It's the Rejection Calf, Seraphix's disposal facility. For Seraph, in its current form, it serves as the trash can for those of us who couldn't be salvaged. I have no time to waste in a place like this. I need to reunite with her immediately. Pathetic. I can't even stand. My fragile glass-like legs are shattered, shadows of their former selves. As if nursing 2 broken hands wasn't bad enough. The exhaustion nearly drives the breath from me. The pain in my limbs is almost enough to make me scream in agony. This is what I get for pushing myself too hard. Now that I think about it, I've been working for days on end, non-stop, since the last run through Seraph. Albrecht, I miss you so. Don't let go of me this time. You say you came from a place called Chaldea, alone and without a servant? If so, will you form a contract with me? As you can see, I have lost everything. But still, I shall dedicate the cursed sword Giselle to your cause. I will fight for you till the very end, because you found me. It's not that we hate humans, it's that we're afraid of them. I mean, they all laugh at us and treat us like monsters. We are all so acutely aware of that. You see, I'm not used to holding hands like this. This is a first for me. Oh? Why would you be disappointed that I've returned to my full strength? It's thanks to you, you know. What do you mean my tone has changed? Do you have a problem with my attitude, too? Well, what did you expect? This is who I am, after all. But what remains of my heart will never change, my sweet se.ra. I might grow weak, I might grow ugly, but I will never, ever forget. The time we've spent together will be part of me forever. I don't remember them having this conversation. Well, yeah, there's a lot less people here. It's unfortunate, and no one's talking. Not all swans that know they're different will fly away from their muddy lake, don't you think? Yeah, it's also dazzling. It's dazzling, almost blinding. I felt nothing but fear and despair back then. I cried every night, knowing that my abilities might ultimately not be enough to protect that person, wondering when that crucial time would come. But that person only smiled, and so my weak self did everything in its power to follow. It was so fun that I wept. It was so harsh that I laughed. No matter how hard things got, it was all so radiant. I felt like I could follow you to the ends of the earth. That's right. I swore that I would fight any opponent, as long as I still had breath in my body. As horrible as things got, for me, they couldn't have been better, so long as that person was there with me. Even if my wings are broken, I'll still fly to your aid. I may or may not have said something like that, but it no longer matters, because it's not just my wings, my hands, that are broken now. It's my legs, too. My body will be crushed along with this garbage, and so the cycle is complete. I was meant to stop functioning at the church following my disposal. It was a place that no one was supposed to visit. That person took this doll's broken hands in theirs, but miracles don't happen twice. Are you okay, Miltrilis? Are you awake? It doesn't matter. I don't care that you came to save me or how you did it. Just hold my hand, now. Hold it tight. Tight enough to break it. I won't be able to feel it otherwise. My sense of touch isn't the best. Aye, Mum. Hey, if you found her, could you, at least let me know? Oh, you're here too, Suzuka? Well, I guess I shouldn't count my blessings. It'd be dangerous for Master to have come alone. Wow, rude. So sorry to be a third wheel, but this really isn't the time to be trading barbs, don't you think? Whoa. Do you have any idea how many enemies are on our tail? Save the pleasantries for later. So time for my next mission, se.ra. Melt can't dance, so I'll dance for her. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. And a dance, 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 and a dance, dance, dance. Cats. I'm a kitty cat. Yeah, this does look like a bunch of shapeshifters. Oh, my quick down. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
So.
Gore Omen, what a name.
Soka, soka. Osoi!
Are you doing some LP anytime soon? What do you mean by that?
Soka.
I mean, I'm playing a game right now, so I don't get it. What other game would I be playing? Does any game start to finish? I mean, maybe, like I said, I want to do Song of Saya first. It's not quite a game in the strictest sense, but yeah. Yeah, I know LP's Let's Play, but I'm like, technically I'm doing a Let's Play right now, it's just a stream. Quit ramming my lollies. Just stop it. Don't do that.
Leave my lollies alone!
Trails of Heroes are... I don't know. Those games are pretty intensive. Very long. I don't know if I would have the endurance to do that at the moment.
罠だ。
ほら
Whoa.
Piggy, piggy.
Crazy fucking piggy! Not a huge fan of Digimon. That's not to say it's bad, I'm just not into it as much. I like how her healing skill is pretty much worthless. It helps nobody. Charlemagne lore? Actually no, I have his lore will be next week. Or technically this week, my bad. Yeah, he should come out on Friday. The Sword Art Online games. Oof, those are kind of a mess. Sorry, Waver, it's okay, I'll avenge you. Do I like Valkyrie profile? I do. I do. I'd like to try the first game just flat out. I played a bit of the second. I've never beaten it. I don't know, it just never quite dragged me into its narrative as much, even though it is quite novel and fun. Hey, those are type 3s. Type 3s for everybody. Oh, come on. This is such BS. They just keep coming. I am like totally wiped after that heart thing. If only I had time to recover. Madame Golzen, the cable! Get to the cable! Will you just, like, stop calling me that? It's super cringe. Spare coochie, Lady Gozen? Still, good point. I'd forgotten about that. What? The cable's been cut? Did that edgelord loser ditch us? Probably. He was planning it. We are fuck. Gotta get out. The first one is the best 3 ending. What do you mean by that? Best 3 ending. That sounded like the most melodramatic harp of all time. Ending up as compacted filth at the Earth's depths is not how I envisioned my final parting. To have my eternal melody reduced to no more than hellish death metal, nothing has ever saddened me so much. Nice delivery, Tristan. You must have been planning that one for a while. Signature phrase and everything.
You came to our rescue!
No need for thanks. I'm merely carrying out orders. Arnold was insistent that I bring you back myself. But I am pleased to see you unscathed, all things considered. The cable that's used to haul us back up top has been cut. Such a height is a mild feat for me, even without a rope and harness. Such a descent is ease itself. Indeed, leaping from a spire and gliding is a trifling thing for a knight of the Round Table such as myself. The problem, of course, is that the descent is far easier than the ascent. I am no bird, so I cannot fly. Fortunately, you all have a way around that problem, don't you? I hope it would not be imposing to request to be allowed to employ that means with you. Some knight in shining armor you turned out to be. Okay, like, normally I am all about that androgynous pretty boy look. But the lunkhead bit is a big turnoff. I get it, Suzuka, I really do. But can we focus? We're counting on you. The route to the planetarium is still open, and I'm sure the Seraphix personnel are anxious to get the heck out of here. We can't let Arnold in that room, though. He'll self-destruct from all the inappropriate desires it's bound to unleash in him. Much as I wish, you could head up there and knock some sense into that jerk. It's probably a lost cause. Wait, are you saying that you've been inside the core? Not even I'm allowed in there. Not exactly. I just heard some stories. Wait, isn't this the calf? That must mean... Your former workplace. The cruel Thenar is just ahead, Melt. And that means no more struggling and scrambling around for our heroes. Or perhaps you're so far down in Seraph that you truly see yourselves as bugs now, too.
It's baby!
You guessed it! The all-purpose, ever-watchful AI who's been monitoring you this whole time. BB at your service. Hello there, Senpai. Oh, and all you other traitors, too. Are you enjoying yourselves down there? You've been gone so long I was beginning to wonder if you'd forgotten about little old me. Sorry to say I haven't forgotten about you, though. I show up when you least want me to. I'm like a joker during a game of Old Maid. And like the filthy cockroaches scuttling around my proverbial kitchen that you are, I'll just have to squish you with my slippers. The Saber and I are the only ones who can fight. Is that why you showed up? Though you take advantage of our apparent weakness and finish us off, perhaps? Don't let my looks deceive you. No one can withstand the fury of the great devil known as BB-chan. I won't even break the rules, either. For I was the AI called upon to manage the Holy Grail War. And that means I play the game fair and square, no matter how much of a mistake this version of Seraph has turned out to be. Fair and square? Uh-oh, I think you gave you too big of a hint there. But no matter. No more Mr. Knight. No more Mrs. Nice AI. Did you really think I'd just teleport you back up to the top? Au contraire, I'm sending you even further down to Seraph's deepest depths. Now then, Seraph will reach the bottom of the sea in just 5.5 hours, or 3 minutes and change on the outside. That means you don't have enough time to turn the tables, or even climb back up for that matter. Hey, thank you! How do we go from the... That doesn't make sense. How are we all the way up here? Whatever. Calm down, Arnold. Something must have happened. I'm sure she didn't mean to do it.
Huh? Didn't mean to do it. She cut me off. How could she do that after I treated her so well? I'm in charge here. Me. The director, deputy director, department manager, and the medical staff, all of them died a long time ago. I made sure of that. Oh. The only one around here is worth a damn is me. You got that, Mabel?
Quite right. Only you, Arnold. Now, would you please calm down? Thank goodness. Goodness he doesn't know I'm also a Rockefeller graduate. I've never been so happy to blend in.
Damn it. It's time we threw out the rulebook and got our hands dirty. We're running out of time. What is it? Just under 4 minutes left, Mabel? I need a way to force se.ra in line and get her to follow my orders. But how? If she had a partner, I could have taken them hostage. But it looks like a solo mission.
Inuyasha PS2 or PS1 playthrough? Oh boy. Probably not that game. I played I have 3 different Inuyasha games actually. There's the PS1 fighting game. I played the RPG that's on PS2 as well as the sort of arcade style fighter for that one.
But that would mean returning alone to the command room. Ah, who's there? Is that you, Tristan?
Calm down, Arnold. Tristan's long gone, remember? He went down to get Se.ra like you ordered.
Don't you think I know that? But if not him, then who else could be creeping up on?
Well, this is quite the mess. I think it's time someone cleaned up this place.
The mouthy archer, you're back. Why are you alone? Never mind, perfect timing. I'm ordering you to get to the sick bay ASAP. It's next to the command room. Inside, there's a display case with some type 8B toxin. I want you to...
Oh. Sorry, Beckman, but I'm short on time. Yammer all you like in hell. What is .hack about? You've seen gameplay. Well, okay, so .hack, there are two franchises. There's the regular series of .hack games, the first 4, and then .hack GU, which was kind of like a sequel story that, like a next-gen sort of thing, that did a lot better of a job at sort of characterizing and bringing the game to life. It's kind of like Sword Art Online in that it's about a bunch of people playing an MMO, but instead of people getting, like, stuck in the game, unable to log out, and then they die in the real world if they die in the game, you wind up with people who are playing the game and suddenly getting put into comas mysteriously, and so people are trying to investigate and figure out how to rescue people from those comas, basically. It's pretty fun stuff. What? What did you... Did you shoot Mabel? Oh. That's all the Seraphics personnel dead. Killed in the line of duty. Now this Enemisphere experiment will never be repeated. All that's left is to destroy the planet Arium. Their investigation into what's in there and what went on is none of my concern. You've always been this way, haven't you? Nothing and no one gets between you and your goal, We will never know who that is. No. Wait, whoops. No. The spirit origin pattern. It can't be. Oh, you haven't forgotten me already, have you? Or perhaps those memories were stripped away when you became a heroic spirit. Once upon a time, a new cult grew to prominence. It made believers out of people everywhere. Scientists, politicians, those in power, people the world over. It offered righteous salvation, a movement of people lacking a desire for profit, absent of political opinion. No thought or possession, you might say. They were a movement of wounded souls and talented loners, all unable to find their own place in the world. They had talent and the genius to save their whole world, and yet so much of that world viewed them with nothing more than suspicion. There was nothing evil about the group, though. In fact, there was not an evil soul to be found among them. Isn't Emiya Alter stronger than the original Archer? I don't know. I don't like him as much. Acha Emiya is better. Well, except perhaps for the woman who founded it. It's you! You killed them. You killed everyone in that building to get to her. Of course, they would not allow me to be murdered. Killing was the only way they could be sure not to lose me. But you crushed them all. You crushed them like ants. And after all that, you even killed me. You did, didn't you? Kill me, I mean. Oh, I ended you all right. Your mortal life, at least. That's right, but you couldn't kill my essence. Maybe if I'd existed in your world. Yes. I'm sure I would have gladly leapt from that roof. Truly, though, if anything, at all, I was bored. You played at being an ally of justice, but in truth, you were an absurd, insignificant little speck. Saber Alter's not necessarily stronger than Saber. Now, I cannot have you running amok, can I? It would be so very, very easy to snap off each of your limbs. There could be no question of you escaping. It would be futile to try. You butchered innocent people. Oh, how that will taunt you for eternity. Isn't that right? You hardly need the help of a wicked woman like me to find your own way to hell. You cannot forgive anything, cannot reconcile with evil, and that puts you beyond all hope of salvation. Thank you! After all, human hearts are not made of steel, are they? If nothing else, like the saber I consumed here, you will reach enlightenment in death. And finally, the truth about the me of your world becomes clear. I see the reason why someone like you would go so far as to twist and pervert his own beliefs just to kill me. I'm afraid that is only sensible now that I kill you. There is no other way. It was you and you alone who sensed that me of your world would eventually become... Is this super nun? Rejection call. That's not what we want. Melt's key, eh? Oh yeah, give me Sakura money. Do it! Ooh, and the caster battle. I can do that. And caster gets hurt by assassins. Woo! Shiki shiki. Shiki shiki. Oh. Let's do this shit. Yeah, I think I did. Come on, roll the thingy. Yep, you're right, I chose wrong. My bad, I wasn't paying attention. I need riders, duh. Riders. I'm gonna use you because you have a one hit. Do I have any good writers of my own? Kinda? Nah. I need better writers for sure. Even though I love Mordred. I don't know, I'd like to think that Artoria being a bit more reserved could sense, you know, or maybe take advantage of the aggressiveness of Salter and form a counterplan, perhaps. Saber somehow lost to Lancer Zero? I mean, kind of? Again, that's within the context of the story. Lancer Zero is a lot better in narrative than he is in game.
絶望なさい。行くぞ。
地上にあってファラオに不可能なし、万物万象我が手中にあり。褒美をやろう、よかろう。
This is probably gonna break her.
全能の神よ、我が業を見よ。そして平服せよ。もろい。ファラオに歯向かう愚か者めが。
指先一つで仕留め残念。あら、苦しんでいるのかしら。
Surf's up, dude.
ただいま整理中。さあ、大波、よっしゃ。
Enjoy your work, sir.
来やがったな、水曜の大波。行くぞ、相棒。
Jack shit.
ザブーンだな。楽しいぞマスター。波乗りいただき。
地上にあってファラオに不可能なし、万物万象我が手中にあり。
行くぞ。
よかろう。オーセロとよかろう。罠
Oh, whoops.
ダジャクダジャク。
And she's gonna shame someone.
ダジャクダジャク。
Was inevitable. Even if I could have prevented it a little bit.
術一つ世のことその
Oh, oh.
グールスライカは登れる。
I didn't realize she even had a buff.
この程度か。では
行くぞ。そら来い。ザブーンだな。
ダジャクダジャク。
そらよっしゃ。これはどう。苦しんでいるのかしら。
Are you talking about an Apocrypha manga? Is that a thing? If so, I did not know. That's kind of cool.
褒美をやろう。光よかろう。全能の神よ、我が業を見よ。そして
Time to make a Medea sandwich. Extra
も
crispy.
ろい。ダジャクダジャク。ファラオに歯向かう愚か者めが。
今回は見逃してあげるわ。
つまらん。この程度世が出る必要もなかった。
Yeah, Mordred is just breaking all the rules. I should check out the Apocrypha manga. It's a chance to see Mordred again. Yay!
BB キッチンにようこそ。レアアイテムゲット。
Okay, we need Melt's key, that's right.
ところで良質
I can afford you.
心の鍵ゲッ
Does that mean we have to fight Melt? Yeah, it looks like so. Class of entity. So the heart and alter ego. I guess I'm just gonna take my dream team. Let's see how that goes. Ouch! Ah, that was easy. Ah, Melt! Why me? You're too heavy! Who else was going to do it? I had no choice. Damn you, BB! Don't think we'll keep following through these pits forever. Watch out down there. No one's going to be laughing if I end up squishing you all. Kitty? We caught up with you, Master. Those acrobatics I did, mid-fight, sure paid off. Yes, we're all here. That seems oddly convenient, which worries me, but I'm sure she has a reason for it. Let's get this over with. This is the Cruel Thenar, the area that was assigned to me. On Seraphix, they excavated oil, or at least claimed to, but they were actually investigating ley lines in secret. To put it simply, they were investigating Earth's brainwaves, kind of like stepping on grapes to make wine. But never mind about that. We're short on time. I'll cut right to the chase. Please enter me, Se.ra. Meow what? Why couldn't she ask me? Well, she sure gets right to the point, almost like a shark chasing its prey. That's very forward of you, Melt, but shouldn't you be, I don't know, a little more ladylike? To clarify... What about light novel? Don't tell me it's because of me you can't get excited about the idea. Oh, come on. You know what I really mean. You've already got the key to me, remember? It's called your penis! This is my temple. You have the special BB key that will let you into my heart. So fight me and defeat me already. That is, after all, what you never did. If you insist. You mean to go along with this? Did any of what she said make sense to you? Don't interfere. Se.ra didn't understand it all, not one bit. But Se.ra has total faith in me. That's why I don't have to explain anything to her. Well, let's get on with it already. Just be careful, okay? My body might be a bit rough right now, but in my heart, I'll be in top condition. That's where my hedonistic alter ego form, which did as it pleased on the far side of the moon, resides. You're faced with an impossibly powerful enemy, you know. One false move and you'll be done for. Kashikomarimashita. Se.ra, if we beat Melt inside her heart, her karmaphage will also disappear, and this area will be unlocked. That's the final key, so please take care of her. Okay. Hey, Melt, you.
よし
Oh yeah, what is that? C-star game per turn. Ooh. You're going down, biatch. Hopefully you're like Suzuka and you're not too much of a pain. Although... Tricky. Oh. Cool.
つまらんいいとも罠だ
Behold the power of my magic! Yeah, that was always pretty damn funny. We're gonna do a triple bust combo with Musashi cause she is so hot. Vanquish thine enemies with the best samurai in the world!
天満山自在天神金曜栗から超天使剣豪バットイカラ天使くれたわねなんの引き返せるか
Red didn't break you. Breaking me, shaking me, hate me, taking me over when the madness stops and you will be alone. Reduce damage to 2 left. Alright, we'll just use this to charge Merlin boy. I don't know why Saber, after she uses her Noble Phantasm, she is exhausted or disappears. Tell me how Mordred can use hers like it's nothing. Which Saber are you referring to when you say Saber? Are you talking about Artoria? Because Artoria has trouble with her Noble Phantasm because Shiro is such an inept master. That's the main reason. Oh, you bitch. Ooh, wasn't supposed to happen. It was not supposed to happen. I'm gonna invincible myself. Hope to God, Morlin. You don't die from this. Even with Rin as her master? That one is different because Rin is giving almost all of her mana to Shiro in Unlimited Blade Works so that he can do his Noble Phantasm. So, yeah. Well, Saber's dead. Sorry, boy. Well, that's unfortunate. It's all because she fucking blocked my damn thing. I can't believe that. It's bullshit, I tell you. Complete and utter bullshit. That much isn't explained? It sure is in the visual novel and in the anime series.
五輪の神髄待ってました。なん天満台自在天井
The Shroud of Martin?
その騎兵を医者の大天将言ってくれたわね。
せい
なんだアンドゥあら怖い怖い。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
いいだろう。
待ってました。なんのぶち抜いてあげる。邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうか。
Spinning around and around we go.
メルトアウト出したなこの貫いてあげる。アンドゥ
癖が悪くてね。魔力を回せ。決めに行くぞマスター。いいだ攻め時だな。I am the bone of my soul. So
Oh.
made walk.
Well, that's Heaven's Feel. That's a different thing.
もらったぞ。
見切れるかしら。
You know what? That's bullshit. I'm not gonna waste a Noble Phantasm. Because I didn't realize she put that evade on. Sneaky little bitch. Bum 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 bum.
「王の話をするとしよう。
おーとも
星の宇宙におのみのうて楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
なんの見切れるかしら。楽しみ見切れるかしら。
One of these days, she'll stop sealing me, I would hope.
魔力を攻め時だな。いいだろう。
Oh. Shisha would have been good, huh? I mean, I think I'm gonna beat her anyway, but it would have saved me some time. Why is she divine?
Made walk. もらったぞ。
アンドゥ楽しみましょう。見切れるかしら。
いいだろう。よし。
おーとも
せい。
ゲー見切れるかしら。貫いてあげる。見切れるかしら。
Well, I can only hope she doesn't target me.
お待たせ。夢のように片付けよう。この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
Such a waste of the noble phantasm at this point, though.
攻め時だな。
任せて。なんだ。邪魔者にはそろそろ
Of course you're using her. But she's my favorite. Where does he do it? Of course it fucking does. God damn it. You know what? Pick a different opponent. That's bullshit. Okay. Understood. Yeah, the Sakura 5 are fucking confusing. It all seems like hyper Chunibyo to me.
Yoし、いいとも攻め時だな。
どうか
邪魔者には
Well, it's a sacrifice, but I also made him invincible, so maybe not. Probably would have been better to sacrifice him, because then she'd actually come right back out. Because my crew's only level 40. He ain't gonna do much. He's good at staying alive. Ironically, because he dies all the time. The game does not match the lore. Hey! Why? Oh, well, that's why I brought Musashi. Hopefully this will fuck her up pretty good. Triple Musashi. She is my favorite gal. Well, no. Artori is my favorite gal, but she doesn't have a single target buster. Which is useful for bosses! She will die next turn unless she puts on her stupid bitch evade. Urgh. Hum ba bum bum bum. Yay, I win. Lawful servants. She's the lawful servant, huh? Okay. Oh, how satisfying. It's been ages since I danced like that. What incredible strength! Oh my, I'm sorry if I made it hard on you. But considering the opponents you've yet to face, it's probably for the best. Why are you sitting there? Did you not just tell us that we have no time? Should we not start looking for a route to the surface and find the planetarium that powers se.ra.? Oh, that. Where exactly do you think you guys are, anyway? We're on the underside of the Portopia Thigh. This is my domain. Here, let me show you. What? We're back on the front side? That's the church right there. Rest up a bit before we head to the planetarium. I'll stay here. I can't move anymore. I don't want to be a burden. Just leave me. My usefulness pretty much ended when we unlocked the core anyway. Are you gonna carry her? Hey, watch out. Have you lost your mind? My legs, they'll tear you up if you give me a piggyback. You can get some rest at the church. Yes, I think it's for the best, Melt. Thank you so much, se.ra. Indeed, we are stopping by the church anyway, so it will not be trouble at all to carry you there. Does an alter ego's life force not exceed a servant's? If it does, then resting in the church will help you recover. That's true, but... Okay, I suppose you're right. The church is the best place to rest. I won't stop you, but be careful, se.ra. My body is quite hard and spiky in places. My knees, for instance. Try not to touch them.
No battles. Okay. Okay.
I do not see anybody. There are no signs of Mabel or Arnold. Not even the edgy archer? I mean, he did say he was headed back for the church when he left us. This faint stench. Ah yes, it seems we have company. Testing. Can you hear me okay? You can? Great. So sorry to have kept you waiting. This announcement is for everyone left alive on se.ra. Thank you so much for all the time you've put into killing, hating, and encouraging each other. I wish I could say it's been fun, but all mediocre things must come to an end. Seraphix will soon reach its final destination at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. In other words, game over. This Holy Grail war has ended. Thanks for playing. But unfortunately, nobody emerged victorious this time either. Only 3 survivors makes the game null and void. As such, that makes me, the sponsor, the game's winner. This is where we part ways. Final result, humans defeated. Winner, Demon God Zepar. So that's that. Before long, Seraph will emerge, and you will all be consumed. But making the game impossible is really unfair, don't you think? That's why I'm here with a special offer. Available for a limited time only. The chance to fight yours truly, BB. Any comments, questions, protests, complaints, or requests, she already said that, should be brought to the attention of the sponsor who awaits at the core. As the game master that has carried you this far, I decided to make the ending especially fun for you. Only 3 servants left. Me, that dumb cat, and the one with long hair. Milterless and Lip are alter egos, so they don't count. What about that green archer? He was basically BB's pawn. I don't think he counts as a participant. He's always giving me a hard time. I'd love to give him a taste of his own medicine. I am worried for the safety of Arnold and Mabel, but we are very short on time. Reluctant as I am to accept BB's invitation, we should hurry to the core, the planetarium. This has gone on long enough. Would you object to use leaving you in the church? Oh, that's a bad typo. Would you object to us leaving you here in the church, Meltrillis? You are not in any condition to fight. Not at all. I'll stay here and try to heal my spirit origin. Besides, we can't fight BB. In fact, there's not much reason for Lip to accompany you either. But, well, I'm counting on you, Lip. Our fate is in your hands. Don't worry, Melt. This is a once-in-a-lifetime mission. I won't let you down. All right. Snake! Snake! Doof, doof, doof. We've exhausted all our options. Lip and I were the only ones left last time. But now it's not just us. There has to be a way out. Which is why, Suzuka, Tamamo, Tristan, I implore you, give se.ra a chance to fight back. You are not alter egos. That devil shouldn't be able to consume full-fledged servants like you. Gimme that quartz, I love my quartz. The core.
Finale!
Yay! Yay! So somebody said 4 parts in an epilogue, but this is a 5th part. Does that count as the epilogue, or? I don't know.
量子通販サイト。インフォメーションには目を通しましたか？ルール
Give me my cleavage!
ゲームの完全と話、ちゃんと読んでおいてくださいね。
Does the epilogue have any battles? Is this another demon god pillar? Like, oh my god. Don't want to deal with you. Oh my god. That's the party I'm going with. It counts as pain. Well, here we go. This is the studio we always see on screen. Hey there, that was quick. Thanks again for running those errands, Robin. Oh, hello, is that you, Senpai? Why are you here? What are you doing in my studio? She appears to be alone. This is our chance to press her for answers, se.ra. Oh my god, awkward. So sorry, BB. I'm like obviously on se.ra's side now. We're not going to hold back, so good luck. My oh my, so this is BB's studio. This cat smells like a small studio construction budget. Oh, smells a small studio construction budget. Mother, I mean BB, even setting aside the fact that I already have great resentment for you, you have really crossed the line this time. Take her down, everyone. Even my meek and timid alter ego, who obeyed every order I ever gave, has turned on me. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Shocked to the very core of my being. And, I mean, entering a girl's room without knocking? This is beyond the pale, Senpai. The secrets of the planetarium, the truth about se.ra. I worked so hard to keep that reveal for the perfect moment, but I see how it is. Well, whatever, you filthy ingrates. Let's just get down to it. You're here to fight me, right, Senpai? I'm so overflowing with Kohai power that you can hardly contain yourself. You want to unleash your lascivious libido on me? So let's do it, Senpai. I accept your challenge. Are you sure this is what you want, though? I won't go easy on you. Your attack on my studio has left me without a way out, so all that's left is to fight to the bitter end. I will not let you escape this time. Lose and it's game over. And off to my special dog space for you. If there's anything left of you, that is. I'll show you just how foolish it is for the game pieces to oppose the game master. She is a cheater. Let's hope this battle is reasonable. Oh boy, here we go. Shadow Soybents. CCC. We all got guts. Wonder how I'm going to do this. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
それ柄ではないんだけど
At least they're not too strong with the regular Soybents.
私の声が聞きなさい
This all be probably a pain in the ass, but whatevs. Do what I can.
Ma,
任せて
You thought about the Kiara fight? Was that Maeve? Shit, it's hard to tell.
任せて待ってました
I don't know. It'll take a lot to be harder than the fight, what was the fight? The Nero Fest challenge that we had more recently? That was hell.
私
Absolute hell.
お望みのまま
待ってました
そうです
What's in the middle battle? 3 more fucking servants. Oh boy. Oy vey.
任せて
お望みのままに
待ってましたなんの
どうか
You know, I was afraid of that. Merlin, don't die. I can't lose you. Invincible yourself.
聞いた方がいいんじゃないか
任せ
お望みのままに
待ってましたなんの
それ
なんの清潔本格治療を開始します覚悟はよろしいでしょう
They're all berserkers. No wonder I was getting fucked up by them pretty bad. Do you really have to have 2 specific servants on your team for this whole fight? I will find out. I'm gonna be stubborn and I'll go into it with whatever I do. But of course, I'm not planning on fighting like the raw version, or maybe I don't know. I don't know.
いいともおんどうかな柄ではないんだけどね
Oh, it's not so bad.
抵抗杯なのです
We'll see. If it gets to the point where I'm about to fight Kiara and I need to take off her buffs or whatever, I'll probably suspend it for the day. Because it's going to take forever to do all the farming for the rest of this event, and then I'll stream it again when it's time to beat her.
いじった方がいいんじゃないか
五輪の真髄まかお供なん天満台自在天神陰陽栗から超天使行くぞ剣豪バットいかな天使なんてことするんですかへっ返せなんでもできるラスボス傾向なんでもできるラスボス傾向罰ゲームです
Yeah, she can heal quite a bit. Tricky.
王の話をするとしよう。お望みのままに。どうかな。
罠だ。
どうか
なかったことにしますね。てんてん
What do you mean it's based on?
です
How exactly does that work?
王の話をするとしよう。星の
Merlin Brave Chain? I didn't notice he had
君の
one.
端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者の無通りにガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
なんでもできるラスボス傾向罰ゲームです
Jesus. Crazy BB.
では物理で殴るだけが戦いじゃ
待ってました
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地
You have to spend all those points you
打
earned?
ってみせるが
なかったことにしますね罰ゲームですはーい桜ピ
待ってましたなん天満台自在天神陰陽栗から超天使行くぞ剣豪バットいかな
なんてことするんですか
引き返せるか
Damn it. So close! Oh well, I don't think I've seen her
喜
NP.
びなさい声は静かに
Sorry, waiver. Oh yeah, I have seen this before.
ファーストキューピッドクレンザー
Oh yeah, we still have our fucking
桜ピ
guts on. Ah, sucks to be you. It sucks to be you.
いいとも。
任せて
なんだ
それ。
なんの
That last bit of health of hers really clung on tight.
我が剣未だ食うには至らず
Great fight, Senpai. As your Kohai, I'm so happy to see how strong you've become. But this sucks! So let me at least get the last word. Don't you dare think you've won. How is that the last word? It's not much of a word. Did we actually defeat her? Darkness. Darkness that binds even my cat eyes. What? Sound seems to be muffled as well. We can only hear ourselves. Ouch! Hot, hot, hot! Okay, like which one of you geniuses lit a fire by my tail? But how can I still not see? Gather together, everyone! I have you now. That surprise attack, I knew it. Show yourself, Demon God Pillar. Hi, Kenshin. Where is everybody? There, along the wall. Are those caskets? I see. Young children inside of them. Is this Chaldea's command room? Of course. So that's what's been powering Seraph this whole time. To summon 128 servants, it only makes sense that there would be 128 masters. I never knew my master. I never knew what became of the person who summoned me. But now I know. You have some explaining to do, Archer. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on in here? Give me all this.
報酬獲得です。何事も小さな備蓄から資源回収に成功しました。マスター。
Who do we gotta fight? If we're fighting an archer, though, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna bring Merlin again because he's useful as fuck, and this time I'll bring the Skahak. We'll just hope. Are you about to play Undertale? Why? What does that have to do with anything? That's right. This is the heart of Seraphix, the Celestial Body Simulator. System Animosphere. This is where the master candidates met their fate. The Demon God Pillar used them to summon the 128 servants. You know, they keep talking about that, but it's not like we saw hardly any of these servants. After the demonic God Pillar took root in Seraphix, it learned of the existence of this abandoned planet Arium. Oh, how it must have laughed, being able to use this of all places. The world within the coffins is ruled by uncertainty. No matter how long it's been since the mages within died, as long as the coffins are powered, their occupants can be used endlessly as biological circuits. The 128 servants were summoned by the corpses in this planet Arium. This happened countless times, again and again, without pause, until you came to help. But it's over now. I just destroyed the coffin's power source. And now there will be no more summoning here. These masters were neither living nor dead, but they can finally rest in peace. Now, so can you, Se.ra. Seraph has no need of masters. Everyone aware of this planet Arium's existence. They must all die. No exceptions. This must never happen again. I will eradicate all traces of this evil. I will remove any possibility of a repeat of this tragedy. This is the sole reason I live, and the reason why. And that is why you've snuffed... And this is why you've snuffed out so many lives. And this too will be no exception. Do as you will, nameless enforcer. Carry out your final mission. Hi there, I'm back. Hey, hold on, what's going on here? Why did they just throw him into the mix? That's so fucking weird. What are you guys doing here? And what's with him? He looks like he's seen better days. I'll explain later, Robin. Give us a hand if you can. BB's reign as the Game Master has ended. All that's left is the Demon God that summoned her. Seriously? She would ditch me while I'm out running errands. But that can wait. There's a more pressing matter at hand. Wow, you've really grown into a fine young lady. You're nothing like the gloomy little stalker you used to be. That was ages ago. You haven't changed one bit.
一気火星に滅ぼしてくれよ。
He's the lost man. What the fuck is he? He's like a corrupted archer. Great. So he doesn't actually have a class advantage. Lame. Why? That's so dumb. Hubba bum bum bum. Well, if that were the case, I probably should have brought Musashi, but whatever. I'll be fine.
いいともお望みのままにどうかな。
罠つまらん。
Weak to alter egos. Well, convenient that I totally have those, not.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。お任せ。夢のような形。
魔境深淵の英知、およそ私に殺せぬものなどない。
Let's see how this works on you, buddy.
差しうがち突きうがちゲリボルクオルタルティム。
You're still fucking powerful even then. I'll take it. Oh yeah, good job, Scott. I love you. Boy, I sure do love you.
むごたらしく絶命しろ。
Oh, fuck yeah. Bam, bam, bam! Triple critical!
罠
Yeah, but I don't like borrowing their servants. It just don't feel right, you know? Gotta use my
いい
own.
とも。
ああ
There aren't that many alter egos anyway. If you didn't summon the ones for this event, you're kinda screwed.
罪なき者の見通りガーデン・オブ・アバロン。どうかな。
You cheater. You cheating fuck. No, I didn't know you were gonna pull that, so I'm gonna put on my invincible. Just because Noble Phantasms are OP in this game, and you're kind of fucked if you don't block them. Or do something. Which one is for Halloween? Oh, he has Pierce invincibility? Of course he does. Of course this fucker does. Oh, Mecha Ellie. Fate's so weird.
I am the bone of my soul.
Does not matter. Yeah, that totally just killed me. And you can't have that. Well, thanks for letting me know. What a little bitch. What a little bitch. Hopefully I can evade, because I've got that too. What a cheater. I hate that shit. Instant killing bullcrap. This game is balanced rather weird in that regard. Oh, look at that. Cool.
星の宇宙に物見の歌楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
無駄だ。
遅い。
いいじ
Bring it on, dumb fuck.
I am the bone of my soul.
Yep, yes, you can... That's bullshit. You can just go through anything. Fuck this game. Fuck this game.
無ごたらしく絶命しろ。
I guess Emiya is gonna have to fight Emiya. What a showdown.
いいな。つまらん。
どうか
The only reason Emiya is here is because he's an extra servant. Quit drugging up, you dick.
絶命しろ。
This isn't Bioshock.
癖が悪くて。オーセロ。
いいとも
よし。罠だ。
どうかな。
Well, I don't have defense buff stacking right now. I didn't do all that work knowing that was coming up, so you have to take what you take.
では。では。癖が悪くて。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
魔力を回す。いいだろ。よし。I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited walk.
His noble phantasm just sucks so bad.
もらったぞ。
Sorry, Emiya.
物理で殴る。いいだろ。戦いじゃん。よし。これぞ大軍師の究極人士。破ってみせるだ。せい。
お任せ。夢のように王の話をするとしよう。いいとも。星の宇宙に物見の
We'll see what
楽園
happens.
の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ
I
通る
think I'm gonna beat
ガーデン・
him.
オブ・アバロン。どうかな。
せい。
Hopefully he doesn't shoot Emiya.
I am
Don't kill yourself.
bone of my soul.
Sorry, Merlin.
As I pray.
Your days as a lecture are over.
退散。いいじ
You could have just hit me one more time to give me that frickin' NP. You coulda. You sure coulda. But no.
罠だ。罠だ。
Yeah, Emiya's kind of an idiot.
ゃん。いいじ
You can't trust him. Come in. He's the wet pool noodle after all. I've known this for far too long. Vanquish your other self.
よし、攻め時だな。I am the bone of my soul. So, unlimited walk.
Yeah.
犠牲が少なければ
Battle
それ
finish.
でも勝利。
Thank you.
大丈夫です。
Huh? Yeah, retry, you idiot. Okay. Hey, CG. Oh. Fuck, it tried to get away on me. Whoa. I know you and him didn't get along, but still, he was a Chaldea servant, wasn't he? Isn't it kind of mean to just kill him off like that? I didn't think you had it in you, Se.ra. You're Mabel. So you got here before us. Is that the reaction you were looking for? You're a tricksy one. I just realized that you're the deep dark in all of this. I feel an immense yin aura emanating from you. Are you maybe a Dakini heavenly method user from the Tachikawa school of Buddhism? Reveal your true self. Peel back that fleshy, masky thing that you've got going on. As you wish. This body was an incredibly tight fit for me after all. You'll forgive me for changing in front of you, won't you? You're no longer going to be a hot girl, are you? Oh, well, I guess you are. This is your first time seeing me in this form. Indeed, Mabel McIntosh was mere artifice. I was the therapist who worked at the church. I am Seishoin Kiara. I am one of the demon god. Oh, I am the one that the demon god Zepar chose for his host. But I am neither demon god, nor a demon god pillar. After many long and stimulating conversations with Zepar, we reconciled and decided to try to save people together. Simply put, I am one of the 7 evils of humanity, Beast 3, the Beast of Pleasure. Huh? Oh, it tried to block your thing because you said fought. I'm like, that's stupid. What the fuck is that icon? Am I fighting her? What? I don't get it, but I'm gonna go in with the same general attitude I have toward everything. For now. Especially because they're not giving me anything else. I only need to last 4 turns? Okay. The 3rd evil of humanity! Yes, I am dreadfully ashamed, but before I knew it, well, I became as you see me now. A pathetic woman whose body was stolen by Zepar. One who had no other option but to fade away. Like everyone else on Seraphix. I was just another victim of Seraph. At least, I should have been. It was Zepar's whim that I became what I am. Became Seraph itself. Who'd have thought? So Seraph appears human because... That's right. The demonic god pillar's malice transformed Seraphix into my own body. Is that what we've been crawling up and down this whole time? I thought I accepted any friend requests. I'll double check next time I'm on PSN. It has been truly harrowing. For what feels like an eternity, I have been attacked, broken, and abandoned by countless heroic spirits. It has gone beyond my wildest imaginings. A dream, a fantasy. The only question that remains is this: what price must I pay to continue feeling this exquisite ecstasy? What? Hold up, little lady. Take what she says with a grain of salt. Your name is Kiara, right? Were you the one who summoned BB while under Zeppar's influence? Yes. Zeppar's power taught me about many worlds, so different from our own. Parallel worlds, is it? Yes. Chronicle theoretical phenomenon and the like. Complex concepts. That is how I came to know about another version of me. One among the countless number to exist. And in her world, distant in time and space, the moon itself was a holy grail called the Moon Cell Automaton. In a deep, dark space known as the far side of the moon, that version of me was able to claim the grail. Among the innumerable versions of me in numberless universes, she was the most unique. Zeppar was very pleased with her, so much so that he linked us together. I who did nothing but suffer as Seraphix fell into a frenzy. And into the other me, the one who acquired the moon cell for herself. As a result of this link, we became one and the same. So Zeppar didn't salvage BB and digitize Seraphix. No, he used you as a catalyst to give Seraph form. Correct. I tried to stop him, you understand, but my frail human body was no match for a demon god pillar. So you swallowed up Melt, BB, and me in a moon world. And you served as the basis for Seraph? No wonder Melt and I were salvaged from within you and fashioned into sentinels. It was wrong what I did to BB. What I did to all of you. You see, although Zeppar managed to convert Seraphix into Seraph, he lacked the means to run it. And so I had no choice but to rely on help from you and BB, who had hacked Seraph on the far side of the moon. But that's all in the past now. You didn't succumb to Seraph's perils. You survived the Holy Grail War. And now you're about to save the digitized Seraphix. I believe it is time you were rewarded for your efforts. I do so hope you will accept my deepest gratitude. Thank you. So basically you're a victim too. I'm not convinced. Stay back, Sarah. That's the sickly sweet scent of deception. Everything about her is lies. And even if she's telling the truth, like half-truths, there's something super important she's keeping on the DL. Isn't that right, Sessioin? Cool story, girl. But just one thing. Where's Zeppar now? You talked a lot about him before. You say that Seraph and your body are one and the same, so like, how many servants have you munched on so far? Or like, how many times have you exposed these masters to cruel dreams just to appease your appetite for servants? Please don't judge me. I had no say in the matter. You really must understand. I was never taken in by the demon god's rhetoric, but the servants were just too delectable to pass up. It was all so hazy, like a dream. So I never had any qualms about sucking every last drop from the master's corpses. So forgive me, but I lost count after the 70th time or so. Why you? BB never said a word about this. I knew someone evil was pulling her strings, but I had no idea it was a monster this horrible. Let me give you a hand, Sarah. I don't know about this beast thing you're talking about, but this woman cannot be allowed to exist in this world. Oh, I wholeheartedly agree. That is why I've confined myself here for all this time. But even that must soon come to an end. Have you enjoyed our little talk, Sarah? Are we finished here? Please stop, Seraph. Oh, that is just the most delightfully innocent proposal, after all you've just heard. Oh, I can hardly wait. Ruining such a pure spirit with my own hands. Oh, it will be so much fun. Enough of this seductive crap. If I can handle evil Oni, I can certainly handle your pale self. Monjuchiken? Daishinto! I will skewer you with this heavenly rain. Right, I'm with you, Suzuka. Yin aura fills the harem. Everyone loses their sanity. This is the paradise of napping, where all sense of time and self is lost in the hours of twilight. Here goes. Napping in the dazzling sunshine and feasting. I got this. Huh? No, it can't be. Did Seraph just hit the seafloor? Far worse, it penetrated it. Digitide Seraph's descent cannot be stopped. Then that strange sound outside. Don't tell me we're going to sink down with Seraph as it passes through the crust, upper mantle and lower mantle, on its way to Earth's core? Yes. Jesus Christ. And once it arrives there, Beast 3 will become Earth's brain and, its erogenous zone. Become its what? I'm surprised, Passion Lip. I did not think you capable of understanding such things. Everything up to this point has merely been foreplay. Once Seraph reaches the Earth's core, I will become one with the planet. Or rather, this planet will become my body. And when it does, I will finally save humanity. I will bring an end to all the pain and suffering in the world. I will use 7 billion lives for the purpose of individual salvation. But before that, the time to talk is over, is it not? If so, I'm afraid our playtime must also come to an end. You see, you're already too late. I cannot allow bugs like you to stop me from reaching my climax. Now can I? I'm so very sorry, but my paradise will be your final place of rest. Don't kid yourself. Still, I'm confused as fuck. Se.ra speaks true. Whatever you may be, your body, your spirit origin, is a little different than a servant's. The 5 servants that stand before you are warriors of unparalleled valor and skill. Not even a demon god could strike fear in their hearts. Sesshoin Kiara, this is your final chance to reconsider. Halt Seraph's descent and leave this world, lest you suffer a cruel, brutal defeat. Oh goodness me, I do so adore how even your threats are considerate. But unfortunately for you, I'm afraid your chivalry is wasted. You are nothing more than insects crawling all over my body. What right do bugs have to tell me what to do, I have nothing to fear from the likes of you. I've had you in the palm of my hand all along, and if you are uncertain about what that might mean, will allow me to enlighten you. Super horny nun. We gotta fight her, take her down. Oh my. Command cards and chain. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yeah. Oh my god, that's a lot of layers. We've gotta survive. Gotta survive. So we'll use invincible. I've never seen such a colored health bar before. Okay, I get it. There's no point even trying. It doesn't matter. Now what happens? I should probably give up the fight. Long as the bitch inside refuses to take damage. Am I ready for a reference? When do you use whose NP? I don't have any NPs.
そして肌には高ぶる熱
Well, I don't know when her NP is, dude. How would you expect me to know that?
落ち行く先は殺生ありとのごと
Is she gonna fuck us to that?
一寸の星にもゴムの魂と申します
She's big.
もはや何人
She's a biggin.
私からは逃れられません
Oh. Weird. Yeah, the new core of that show, Attack on Titan, just started too.
柄ではないんだけどね。
それでは皆々様再度の日取りでございます
Okay, how long am I gonna stare at you?
なさいます
Oh! Sephiroth! Did they all just die? How can this be? I told you, didn't I? You've been in the palm of my hand all along. Getia, the king of demon gods, was it? He was a powerful beast, yes, but that's all he was. Powerful. All he understood was destruction. Getting back from a root canal. Oof. I may still be weak as a beast. A mere chrysalis. But human mind is feeble and frail. No matter who or what, all sapient beings hide lust in their hearts. And so I hold their souls in my hand. None with lust in their hearts can resist me. Now then, it's your turn, Se.ra. So young, so ripe, so... Well, you're a hot baddie, that's for sure. Not so fast! Now, Lip, press that load button. Did you press it? Oh, nice! Behold, a true heroine! Here to save you in your hour of need with my Kohai powers. Here I come, BB Shift! Okay. We're gonna go here and got more story. So much story, it's ridiculous. I can't believe it. I gave up on being one of the 72 pillars and became simply Zepar, a single demon god. I didn't know where the other 3 pillars went, nor did I care. I harbored no hatred for humanity. On the contrary, I had high hopes for its potential. I made managing humans as sources of information my new life's work. And I chose Seraphix as my base of operations. Flauros had previously reported that this facility was one of the causes of the unobservable region. I chose one of the humans from the church to be my host. It was an emergency measure I had to take until I could heal from the wounds I suffered at the Temple of Time. My work would take several decades to complete. During that time, I came to the conclusion that a human host was the best way to avoid Caldea's detection. I was so sure of it. The name of the human I possessed was Seshioin Kiara. She was a therapist who lent people her ear and helped to solve their problems. She was an absolute saint, worthy enough to be the vessel of a savior even. She was persecuted because her innate kindness was thought to be inconvenient in the human world. I can say this much, even now. If not for an outside influence like me, Kiara would be living a modest but happy life. She would have been respected among the members of a small community until the end of her days. So the Kiara he's describing here is not obviously the same Kiara from the Extraverse, but I guess Kiara from the Extraverse was somehow implanted in her still? Is that what I'm hearing right? She would have been respected among the members of a small community until the end of her days. She may have been kind, but that is not a quality I had need of, so I buried it in the depths of her subconscious. I acted while she was asleep and attempted to recover my strength over time. Remarkable. Quantifying emotions to soothe the hearts of those suffering from inner turmoil. What a brilliant idea, Zepar. You may use your body as you wish. Jesus Christ. You may use my body as you wish. Kiara offered no resistance in handing her body over to me. I truly felt that her devotion, passion, and respect for me were genuine. I, as a demon god no less, felt good about the situation and used Kiara's intelligence and social standing to effectively control the oil rig. Kiara's body proved to be an exceptional tool in my dealings with the opposite sex. No matter who they were or what they did, none resisted the temptation it offered. I learned much about human pleasure during that time. Of course, I truly would have been better off not knowing. Demon gods have no need for pleasure. For a spiritual being like myself, the pleasures of the flesh proved to be too much, and I found myself increasingly unable to escape their allure. Human niceties, the stimuli that come from relationships, even pleasures that incorporate spirituality. Before I knew it, I was begging Kiara to help me understand. Hey, I did not say to do that. I tried to swipe up. Though completely obedient, it was Kiara who was controlling my actions before long. How might I best make researchers capitulate, or increase my authority even further? Her desire and ability to take action astonished me. The sheer ugliness within her was worthy of a demon god. Indeed, it was I who converted Seraph. Jesus Christ, it was I who converted Seraphix into Seraph, but changes that followed exceeded all expectations. Kiara helped and healed the Seraphix personnel that had been thrown into chaos. She engineered a situation in which she was absolutely indispensable. After that, she cut each and every one of them off from their group, one after the other. There was no rhyme or reason to who was chosen. Engulfed by the crisis, overwhelming fear twisted the personalities of the staff, made them depraved, stripped them of every last shred of humanity. One man killed his wife, fearing Kiara would abandon him. Another, a woman, was killed by the others after she plotted to kill Kiara. There was a woman who was killed simply because she saw Kiara looking sad. There was one man who desperately wanted to escape Kiara's grasp, but was unable to do so. I simply wanted a place to hide. I had no wish to see the world before me transformed into hell. What are you saying, Zepar? The plan was always to have more and more fun, was it not? It was then that Kiara seduced the personnel into opening up the planetarium to her. They opened Pandora's box of their own volition. BB and 128 servants appeared on Seraph. Claiming she did it for my sake, Kiara took control and ruled Seraph from behind the scenes. By then, I had already lost control of her body, and could do nothing to stop her. It was now I who was possessed. Much as I intended to possess her, she proved herself my superior in that regard. I see. So each of the 4 escaped pillars intend to create a singularity of their own. Each of us had our own goals. We found that out in order to achieve them, we needed to create singularities. When I told her that, her lips bent into a sympathetic smile of refusal. I could only ask why. Why create a singularity? One would feel so much better to become one instead. That was the moment I realized I had underestimated human desire, that it had gone beyond all control. But it was too late. I tried to separate myself from Kiara, but I had no influence over her whatsoever. I had not the slightest bit of freedom to speak of. I desperately wanted to leave. I begged to leave. To my shame, I would have done anything to be free. I even offered to find her a new victim in my place. How could you say such a thing, Zepar? We share the same fate, the same ideals. Oh wait, whoops. They keep switching it off. Or perhaps you're dissatisfied with me somehow. I still remember the pang of terror I felt when she asked me that. Forgive me, please, let me go. I am taken over each and every day. I am helping to create a demon, and there's no stopping it, no turning back. I no longer had access to the diary I'd hidden in the chapel. All that I was permitted, the only place I was granted, was in the tip of Kiara's pinky finger. Shaking off the fear, I continued to beg and plead, "Free me, let me go." Nonsense, Zepar. Your pleas upset me. You were mistaken to think that my pinky finger was yours to reside in, that it was the only place for you. There's no place for you inside me anymore. I gave you that only as a courtesy. All that remains of you is your consciousness, and that only because I allow it. I lost my mind. As madness overtook me, one last thought came to be. This woman stole everything I had ever been. What little is left of me would fade away if I were to leave her. What is worse, to be enslaved by a human, or to die proudly as a demon god? Why would you feel sorry for Zepar? He's still a demon god at the end of the day. One bad guy's just getting fucked over by another bad guy. I say bring it on! What is worse? Wait, whoops. I reread that. It was a difficult decision, but in the end I chose the former. We are like friends, you and I. She beamed, her smile dripping with love, disgusted even me. But if that's truly what you desired, I guess I have no choice but to let you go. No, don't! No, stop! Your pinky finger is more than enough for me. Please don't abandon me, my goals, my will, and my reason for being. Please don't take them away from me. You will be fine, Zepar. As long as we have our pleasure, you will be fine. I think Adolf Hitler deserves a horrible, cruel ending. Your goal is humanity's salvation. Apparently, so is mine. So leave everything to me and return to the place from which you came. I'm disappearing. Disappearing. Fading fast. I can't hold on. Can't hold on. How did it come to this? I did nothing wrong. Why? Why? No, I don't want this. This is horrible. It's too much. Don't kill me. Don't abandon me. Don't throw me away. Don't forsake me, Kiara. You've been sadistic, Kiara. You purposely chose to do the opposite of what Zepar told you to do, didn't you? You don't listen very well, do you? I only ever did what Zepar asked of me. But whatever he said after that has nothing to do with me, and has long since been forgotten. I don't think he got it bad enough. I see. Well, Zepar isn't blameless, I guess. He consumed a large number of Seraphix personnel, too. We can just file that under karma and move on. So it's my job to run the Holy Grail War, isn't it? If so, I'm going to do it as objectively as possible. Yes, of course. It should take at least a year in Seraph terms for me. For Seraph to emerge, yes? And we need something to keep us busy while we're falling, right? If so, the best way I can think of is to amuse myself. Is to summon more servants. It's such a wonderful and exciting prospect, that I can hardly contain myself. I can experience delights I've only dreamed of before now. And this is all thanks to Zep. Was that it? Now, whatever it was, if nothing else, I thank the Demon God Pillar for this opportunity. Damn, that was a long cutscene. And another long cutscene. Oh my god! Da, 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 da. I don't know if you can call it an epilogue, really, if you're still fighting the final boss in it. That's kind of weird. Let me get a stretch in there. Ugh. And suddenly, an old-timey school. Ugh. I thought I was dead. We were all dead. Like literally dead. What the hell's going on? I could not be happier. Survival is a victory all its own. Whew. I was worried we'd bought the farm. Some people just can't help messing up. Oh, but thanks, BB. Seems you can be useful at times, huh? Of course I can, though maybe I would have been better off saving everyone but you. But never mind that. BB with the super duper save. How did I do, Senpai? Did I make you proud? Now you just have to admit that I'm cute. I'm reclaiming the mantle of heroine that Melt stole from me. Yes, I can agree with that. Think again, BB. Se.ra won't forget all of your meddling that easily. Meltrilis! I'm just glad you're safe, Se.ra. I always believed you could do it, but for a second there I was kind of worried. Jeez, you're only paying attention to the egos. What's a cute kohai gotta do to get a thank you? Of course, thank you, BB. You're welcome. And you did good too, Se.ra. Not bad for a weak little master. We're running short on time, so let me explain. That true demon, or rather that evil of humanity, in this reality, got the best of you. Sessho and Kiara, the depraved nun and boss of Seraph, very nearly ended you. Why is it a Dalek? Well, your servants actually did die, technically. All of them, in fact. You should really try a bit harder next time. So I maybe rewound time just a teeny bit, so you could have a do-over. You've got to be kidding, BB. That level of time reversal is really kind of scary, don't you think? I know, right? I bet you'll think twice about messing with me and Seraph again. Time travel in the digital world is actually pretty simple, so long as it's a time leap within a quantum-blocked period. Well, a leap of up to 3 hours, give or take. You need the right coordinates in space, though. Specifically, this classroom is outside of Seraph, about 100 meters or so above it. Seraph digitized the Mariana Trench as it passed through, you see. Under these special circumstances, the higher you go, the farther back you go in time. I see. Like using time as a ruler, and because we're 100 meters above Seraph right now, that means we've traveled back about 90 seconds before our deaths, roughly speaking. So we may venture up from Seraph, Pardon me if I'm slow to grasp, but does that mean if we leave Seraph and return to the surface, we could go back in time by 2.5 real-world hours? Which is to say, back before all this began? Before Caldea's master arrived? Theoretically, yes, as long as you get the coordinates right. Ah, I see. Problem is, once you're in Seraph, escaping Kiara's sexual allure, kinda like a gravitational field, really, is no easy task. So, like, her pussy is a fucking black hole. For one, you would need to exceed the speed of light. I mean, that's definitely possible in the digital world, but the spiritrons that compose spirit origins wouldn't be able to survive the stress of those speeds. Accelerating to those speeds would make short work of even an A-rank servant. So even if you did try to escape Seraph, you'd probably burn up in the process. At least that's what would normally happen. See, I told you it's impossible to escape from Seraph. But Seraph cannot be left to its own devices. You know that, right? It would result in that vile evil of humanity, Beast 3, becoming one with the Earth. She cooked rice? Let me check something real quick. There is no rice in the rice cooker. Let me let her know that real quick. Not even I can laugh that one off. Don't forget it was the reason I was dispatched to Seraph in the first place. So you're not Kiara's minion? Not at all. Well, not anymore. I was simply bound to do her bidding, forced to serve as the manager of Seraph. But now that the Holy Grail War has ended, I've been set free. And you know what that means. Now BB can serve as your commander. Right, we get it. You don't need to talk our ears off. So, Commander, the plan is to defeat the lady and destroy Seraph. A fine plan it is. We certainly all know what a piece of work she is. You would think that's how it works, but events are events. Just one problem. We don't stand a chance. If we had 100 servants, she'd still flatten us. What is Beast 3 anyway? Seems like the sort of thing only the 21st century could produce, you know? Given how unmotivated you usually are, it's kind of annoying that you're the one asking pertinent questions. In fact, you're getting kind of pushy. Very pushy. I'm tempted to turn you over to Kiara right now. I'm being serious here, you know. Were you now? Anyway, the Beast 3 you have met is probably R. One half of Beast 3. Yes, it's also short for Rapture. I just came up with that right now. I did some digging and found out that some beasts come in pairs. Left and right, yin and yang. In that sense, Kiara is the R of Beast 3. Or rather, that is what she's becoming. You could say she's like a butterfly about to emerge from her chrysalis. So, she's still just a chrysalis, you say? Do you mean to say she will grow even stronger as time passes? I wonder. When I say a butterfly yet to emerge, what I mostly mean is that she will be free to move, versus being unable to move at all. Black Lagoon character kind interesting? That's a grammatic mess. What do you mean? That Black Lagoon's characters are interesting? Kiara used Seraph to become a beast, but she's also still bound to Seraph. So what I mean by a butterfly emerging in this case is that she and the planet will fuse together once Seraph reaches the Earth's core. Oh, I've got, like, a super bad feeling about this. Let's finish her already. Pest's gotta get squished, right? Now don't get hasty. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think BB is about to tell us how to deal with her. Yes, right. Right now, defeating Kiara, Beast 3, will be no easy task. But I maybe kinda saw this coming, so ta-da! Special BB items just for this occasion. The absolute dirtiest exploits in the history of ever. I've got an anti-libido serum that suppresses Logos Eater, a skill that leads to death by self-gratification in any sapient being. She makes you kill yourself through your sex drive. That sucks. Kind of. I mean, it's not the worst way to die. I've got ways to counteract the beast's allure. I've got ways to level it down. I've got ways to seal its skills. Senpai, I've got what you need, and I prepared it all specially for you, and it's all very reasonably priced. You're selling them? Did you miss the part where the whole world is in danger? She's just like Ishtar. Oh, come on, Senpai, what did you expect? Do you think stuff this awesome just grows on trees? Why do you think I've been collecting sacrament for so long? It wasn't exactly easy to help you without Kiara catching on. Everything I did was to prepare for this, and that's why I set aside my feelings and skimmed a little off the top. I know what KP is. Don't worry, Sarah. She's just trying to pretend that she's busy processing data to avoid replying. At any rate, all the conditions have been met. BB, Proud Ally of Humanity mode unlocked. Beast 3 R is the enemy. Well, where the hell is Beast 3 L? And this unprecedented disaster cannot be averted without your help. I'm not an inhabitant of this world, I'm just an AI dispatched from the Mooncell automaton. But, as a good ally of humanity, and as the temporary manager of Seraph, I request your help. Operation CCC. Cursed Cupid Cleanser is a go. Let's throw some cold water on this evil of humanity that's trying to put it to the planet. Okay. Yeah, of course you're not done yet. This sunset is really something else. There you are. I've been looking for you. What about Japan's FGO? She was out in the last event? What event? You mean, huh? Something about the courtyard that caught your eye? Wait, does this school remind you of yours? Lip, BB, and I have some sort of attachment to this school. That doesn't mean that we were students, though. That's right. I forgot to tell you, but I'm almost back on my feet. Thank you! Take me with you when you leave to fight Seshoin. I have a serious bone to pick with her. Okay. You're suspiciously quiet. Is there something you want to say to me? Bitch, I love you! Oh, thank you for clarifying. Pfft, what's this about? It's fine, don't worry about it. It's all about give and take, after all, isn't it? We've been fighting together ever since you arrived on Seraph. You were a weak master then, and you're not much better now. I've seen my fair share of adversity or sadness, but really, that's not such a bad thing. So honestly, I feel like I should be the one thanking you. I already got what I wanted most in this world. If there's anything I could say in thanks, I would. If Seraph ceases to exist, Lip and I will return to our world, and our bond with you will be severed. But I'll stay by your side until that happens. You're my one and only master. Listen, you're not... Not hiding anything, are you? Absolutely nothing. The past is the past, se.ra. Farewell, Master. If you escape Seraph, give my regards to BB for me. Yeah, the Black Lagoon guys are not role models, that's for sure. Melt's Death Whip. Okay, let's see here. Where the hell is it? Oh, KP shop. Okay. Exchange the KP you've accumulated in the KP shop for special items used to weaken Sessue and Kiara. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so that's different than these little points. Okay, cool. Cool. I wonder how many of these I can afford right off the bat. Okay, well, there's a lot more stuff I need to strip her of. So, is this the fight? Because if that is, it's going to take a lot of grinding for me to finish up this event. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to stream this when I'm ready to fight the boss, but I've got other things I can do in the meantime for grinding, as well as working on other videos. So thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to OtakuDaiKun from our anime lists, discussions, reviews, lores, let's plays, and the Holy Waifu Wars. Until next time, celebrate your fandom, and look forward to the OtakuDaiKun Challenge, uploaded tomorrow, which is a game show that I actually did at a con. It's quite fun, so definitely look forward to that, and then the lore of Charlemagne on Friday.